Well, a retired power plant has become a nostalgic symbol for Bridgeport, but probably won't be around for all that much longer. I'm guessing a lot of you out there recognize that several 100-foot tall red and white smokestack there in Bridgeport. Fox 61's Joe Monte got some reaction from people in that community as to whether they are happy or sad to see it go.
The giant smokestack in Bridgeport, once known as the Bridgeport Harbor Station Power Plant, is most likely coming down at some point this year. Some are excited about the plans, but others say it's a landmark in the community and they're sad to see it go.
People like the nostalgia, but something new could always be something good.
I'm personally really excited. It's definitely long overdue.
New restaurants would be nice.
Some people like Josiah Hunter never thought Bridgeport's Candy Cane Smokestack would come down.
I think it's kind of crazy. Ever since I've lived in Connecticut, like most of my life, it's been here. Like everyone knows where it is. Like everyone uses it as like a landmark of navigation. So I think it's pretty crazy.
But it looks like it could happen. In a statement from Bridgeport Mayor Joe Ganim, he says it will be the developer that will likely have the final say over the future of the smokestack and whether it will be incorporated into the development plan for the site. The city will continue to work with the developer to ensure the site is transformed by the developer into a premier waterfront site, not just for Bridgeport, but all of Connecticut. Adrian Piñeras grew up in Bridgeport and says he understands why some are upset to see it go, but he sees the potential life it could breathe into the community.
I understand like I said, the nostalgia factor can be something that brings people, gives people an emotional tie to it, but I think it's an opportunity to create new memories, create new beginnings, create new just moments for people to come in and find new things to do and appreciate in the city.
His friend Kyla Devlin, who has spent a lot of time in Bridgeport, agrees and says a new development on the site will help improve the city.
It's not that pretty. Having like new things just to bring people and show that Bridgeport is growing and developing and just becoming a better place and more family friendly, I think is also great.
The old coal-fired plant, which is roughly 25 acres, has sat on the property since the 1950s. The site was officially retired in 2021 and was sold to developers a couple years later. Javier Ceja owns a property with a perfect view of the smokestack. He says it'll be sad to see it go.
Someone like me who's been in Bridgeport for quite some time, that's it's always been like the landmark here for sure. That's when you know you're in Bridgeport.
Now there's talk of housing, restaurants, and while nothing is confirmed, it's got people in the community excited.
If they could really bridge the two with the community plus having access to the waterfront with something nice to just maybe walk on or just eat at, like you said, with restaurants. No, I think it's a bright future here for sure.
The possible demolition date is raising concerns because of the Soundside Music Festival at Seaside Park in September, but Mayor Ganim is working with the developers to pick a date that won't interfere with the event. When we have that date, we'll let you know. In Bridgeport, Joe Monte, Fox 61.